Hello, hello, hello. How are you today? Welcome in, welcome in. We are going to do a little tutorial on a couple of different things with Mass Effect Legendary Edition on how to install mods, but also how to update mods. So we'll go through the installation process. I will try to walk you through, but I also want to go through the update process because not everyone knows what to do. And I just, especially for new modders and for people new to the game, I just want to go through those steps. All right, so the first thing that we want to talk about in installing mods for Mass Effect Legendary Edition is obviously installing the mod manager. So the mod manager is the MELE mod manager. That is the thing that you want to download right here. And then you go down to the latest builds. This is for installing for your first time. If this is the first time you're ever installing the mod manager, you manual download. Then, all right. So then, okay, you decide where you're going to download your mod manager. Like I said before, I have mine in the same hard drive that I have the game and my mods. They all need to be on the same drive. You open it here, you click on this, you open the mod manager. This is where your mods will be. Okay. Open your mod manager. And here you are. And it has the original trilogy right here. And then the Legendary Edition right here. And also the launcher. So the launcher has its own separate tab. Now, one of the first things that the mod manager is going to ask you to do is to back up your games. So each game, each one, is going to have its own backup file. So I'm going to back up over here. Right here, ME1, here's the backup, ME2, ME3, and it will even ask you to back up the launcher as well. You can do all of this through the mod manager, and it's pretty simple step, and the mod manager does do a pretty decent job of walking you through it. You just need to make your folders wherever you want, and then when it asks you the path you want to direct it to, you direct it to the path that you want. And that is how you back up your game. It will ask you to back up your games. So now that we are in the mod manager, okay, here are the mods, and again, each game is going to have their own mods. So that is the mod manager, the MELE mod manager. The second thing that I suggest downloading, but you don't have to, this is completely optional, is the trilogy save editor. Okay? You go here, manual download. And then, so I have my own MELE modding, and it's right here. And you open up the executable. And there you go. And again, at some point in the video, I will have a little tab thing up in the video. It's also on my mod manager, my mod list that I will be releasing soon, and I will try to also remember to post the mod manager and the trilogy save editor in the description below, so that you guys have these things that you can go back to. So yeah, that's the initial installation process. Alright, so we're ready to, because I already have mods installed and the mod manager and all of that, I'm actually going to start with updating mods first, because I have to update them before installing any new ones. At least that's how I do things. You can ignore them, but I choose not to, because otherwise I will forget. So if you are new to modding, you've never modded before, you can skip this section. I will have timestamps below, so you can just skip right through this and you can go back to it when you want. It's up to you. But we're going to start with the updating of the mods first. So the first thing that we do is we download the said mod. So the mod manager comes up with this, tells you which mods need updating. If your account is connected to Nexus, you can just go and download it. Mine is currently downloading, so the community patch does take a while because, you know, it's over a gig. But it is taking a while. And, but once it's downloaded, I will walk you through the rest of the steps. We gotta find the community patch, which is right here. But we have to go to Manage Target first. Right up here at the top right, we go here. Manage Target. Alright, we find the LE3, the LE1 community patch. It's version 1.7.2. The version we are installing, 1.8. I think it's 1.8 right here. Okay. That was 1 point. So where'd we go? The LE community patch. So the next step is when you go into the target, you find it, you disable it first. Disable it, then you delete it. Delete. Hit yes. Close this. Then you go here. You right click and you delete the mod from the library. Now, next step is take this mod, just drag and drop over here. Right here, import the mod. Okay, and there you go. But you have to now apply the mod. You make sure it's highlighted and hit apply. All right, and your mod is applied for Mass Effect 1. Now, I'm going to go ahead and install the rest of my updates, and then I'm going to come back. And for those who may find this just a little confusing or maybe a little lost, I want to clarify how to install a new mod. So we'll go through that step as well. I will be right back. All right, guys. So now that we have all of our mods updated, I will be adding a few more and we're going to go through that step. But for now, what I want to say, so these are my mods, for example, for Mass Effect 1 in the Legendary Edition. So these are the mods that I have currently. Not all of these are activated though. For example, where did it go? Where did it go? Something about MELE. Yeah, this one I do not have currently applied. It is not activated because most of the time I don't play a male shepherd. And I won't be playing a male shepherd for my Insanity run anyway. So, like, this one's not activated. Now, what I do need to do, so if you're not sure what mod you have activated, you go over to Manage Target, and these are all the ones that are currently activated. Okay? So, because I am participating in a challenge for the Insanity run, the rule is you can have cosmetic mods, but you cannot have anything that changes the gameplay. For example, the Galaxy Map Tracker, I actually had to reach out to someone to confirm. This is a gameplay mod, so all I have to do is disable it. So it is disabled. Another one that changes quite a bit in the game is the diversification project. Now, when I first installed this game, the only thing that it really did to my recollection was it added like extra Taurians and stuff, female Taurians and Volus and whatnot to various different areas like Novaria and stuff, right? And to the Citadel. But apparently it does a lot more than that now, so we have to disable this one. Okay, so now we have the two, because in Mass Effect 1 I don't have that. Most of my stuff is cosmetic. So, and like there's Paragade Persuasion, which I will have to double check. I'm pretty sure this isn't a problem. All that really does is allow your Shepard to do both the Renegade and the Paragon options. But it could possibly be a problem. I'll have to double check on that one. But yeah, so, and then the rest of this is all outfits. Outfits, let's see. Hairstyles, but there's one. Where is it? We have to have the community patch because a lot of mods do require that. The appearance modification menu. So this is just to change your weapon, not your weapons, to go into the appearance modification menu and change out, you know, your outfits. This one does not in Mass Effect 1, to my knowledge, right now. As of right now, it does not mess with your face and hair and makeup and stuff like the one that works in Mass Effect 3. This is just outfit changing. And then there's the advanced weapon models, which only changes the appearance of weapons. It doesn't change how the weapons play in the game. So therefore, these two things are okay to use. So yeah. So yes, I do have a few that are not, but if you are ever like unsure what you have installed, what you have activated, and what you don't have activated, you just go up to the game that you're playing. You have to make sure that you're on the right game. Manage target, and then there you go. Okay? Now, here's what we are going to do. We are going to add a couple of mods, but again, not gameplay mods. And there's a few that I really, really want. So, Radiant Hair. Now, will I be using this in my playthrough? I have no idea. So, just so you know, for Mass Effect 1 and I'm pretty sure still Mass Effect 2, if you want to change your character's hairstyle mid-playthrough or whatever, you have to use the Trilogy Save Editor. I do have a tutorial for the Trilogy Save Editor on my channel. I'll try to link it up above or in the description below, just so you guys can reach out and watch that. It still works because I've tested it recently and it's totally fine. But actually, you know what we'll do? We'll do this one. So I have a lot of Mornings mods. Mornings mods are really, really great. So this is this is one that that they did. Hold on, that just in July of this year. So this is a brand new mod, and I really like some of these outfits. I like this one. I love this one. This one's all right. But these, and then I'm pretty sure you can change the colors. Yep. Black, brown, green, red, white. And there we go. You can also even put them on your companions using the mod menu modification thing. See, you can put them on everybody. So there you go. So we're going to install this one. So this is installing a brand new mod. So I always do manual download, slow download. It is 500 megabytes, so this might take a while. All right, so now we go to our folder where we downloaded the mod, drag and drop right on in, click import, And then you're not done because now you have to apply the mod. Let's go down to... I can remember where the elevator is. I also normally don't play on keyboard and mouse, so I might be a little... Is it spacebar? How do I... Okay, it is spacebar. Okay. I usually use a controller when I play Mass Effect, so... But, so the appearance modification menu, okay, adds Shepard's Locker right here. Okay. So if we go to customize, we go to casual, I don't remember what they were. What were they? I don't remember. Let's see. Cool outfits, practical casuals. I think it was this one. All right, let's do black. There we go. Look at her. There's the jumpsuit. All right, let's see. What's the red look like? Oh, that looks nice. And then the Lara outfit. I like this one. This one's really nice. What does the red look like? Ooh. Very nice. What's the yellow look like? It's all right. And then you've got this one. There's the white one. There we go. And there we are. So there is our mod. Okay. That is just the short and simple way to install a new mod. And I hope that you guys enjoyed the updating of the old mods that you have. So yeah, because I'm trying to make sure that my game is ready. We are going to be starting Mass Effect on Insanity in about a week or two. I will be streaming it on Twitch first, and then I will probably be posting it like a week later on YouTube. So for those of you who want to follow along, you can follow me on Twitch. I will have the link to my channel down below. And if not, you can just wait for it to be uploaded to YouTube and go from there. So yeah, I hope that this helped. I will have my favorite mods for the trilogy up in a little while. It's going to take me a while because I still have to go through all of these mods for all 3 games and test everything. But this is basically the gist of how to do it. And again, if you want to learn how to use the trilogy save editor, I only use the trilogy save editor really to change the hair and also makeup, lip gloss. I will try. There's a short tutorial. There's a way to do the lip gloss as well, and maybe I'll do a short tutorial on that. I'm not sure, but anyway, that's it for me. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye now.